Very warm welcome to the Predator Apex Wisconsin Women Open here at the Ho-Chunk Casino and Hotel in Baraboo, Wisconsin. It's finals day here, and our next match for today is the second semifinal between the Crystal, Christina Tkach, and the Duchess of Doom, A.Fisher. In the commentary booth for this match we have George Teachea and myself, Tim de Ruiter. Take us away with some statistics on this match, George.
Awesome, we got quite the matchup here. These ladies are as close as it gets. In common opponents, according to Fargo, Allison beats her common opponents by a rate of 58.2%. Christina Tkach overcomes her opponents by a 58.7%, a half a percent difference. They've met 5 times, and Christina has won 3 of them. In the last 2 years, in 2022, Allison beat her 5-4 in the Michigan Open and then defeated her 9-5 in the Women's World 9-Ball Championships in Atlantic City. So here we are, off and running here in Wisconsin. A break by A.Fisher. Dry. She breaks first, which means that in the second set, Christina will break first.
Yeah, interesting to see. Yesterday she started off to break from the center, and now she immediately goes from the side.
She's been watching everybody else break from the side.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, must be.
Yeah.
Okay, good safety from Christina. I don't think she's left that small edge of the one. Or maybe didn't look like it, but if she can catch the middle edge of the one, then safety was not good enough by Christina. Yeah, she's not sure now. Usually plays these kind of shots pretty good, Allison. But yeah.
And the Duchess of Doom hit the 9-ball by mistake. Allison was inducted in the Billiard Hall of Fame in 2008. So Christina Tkach is playing a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I think at some point where you have played someone a couple times, that all these little details on the side, they get kind of vague. Like you don't really think about it anymore.
Well, that's very true because you've kind of been around it. You've familiarized yourself with the opponent, and you see what you've done. But keep in mind, the last 2 meetings, Allison won. The first 3, the past 3 in 2020, 2021, and 2021, Christina won. So they're no stranger to each other. Christina is a Predator sponsored player. She plays with the Predator Black and the 12-4, the Revo. She's also sponsored by In the Zone. And I've had the pleasure of doing commentary with her in Las Vegas at the World 10 Ball.
Me too.
Yes, you did too.
Yeah, it was nice having her in the booth. I'm pretty sure that if she was not going to play in the semifinal, that she was most likely to be here as well, but...
Oh, she's much nicer to sit next to than you are.
I know. Tell me something new, George. Come on.
Tim and I like to kid around, folks.
So, no, but more saying, she likes to help out as well, and she likes to do commentary, but of course, she likes to play...
Pool first.
Yeah, pool first, yeah.
Christina's route to this semi-final match, she defeated Maite Ropero, Sofia Mast, Sarah Roca, Bin Hung, and Wanling Wang. She only went to a deciding set with Wanling Wang and Bin Hung. The other 3 she defeated in straight sets.
Yeah, and especially the one yesterday late night with Wang, I think it was, that actually started to become quite the struggle with what time it started to be. I think it was around 10:30, 11, you know, and at some point it became a real big grind. So, and even though it became a big grind, she managed to pull through that. So.
And that was a tight 3rd set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to where usually I think it feels better to win those kind of matches than the matches where you just start to play extremely well, because then you know you're capable of doing it.
Yeah, well, Allison broke the first game, but Christina ended up with the win. So she leads 1-0 in this first race to 4. Will be breaking its winner breaks. There's a 3-foul rule. Keep in mind that as Predator Pro Billiard Series, this is best of 3 sets, 3 out of 5. Did I get that right? I got that wrong. 2 out of 3 sets. If it goes to a deciding set and they are a hill, it will go to a shootout. First one to win 2 sets. If it goes to the deciding set, it'll go to a shootout if they're tied at 3.
Here we have the Predator Arcos II balls, wrecked by John Lehman. For Christina Tkach to break the balls in rack number 2, breaking from the side rail as well. Oh, one ball came up a little bit too short, hit the bottom point of the side pocket, so meaning she did cut the one ball just a hair too much. Oh, that one ball got kissed up a little bit, so she clearly cut the one too much. But has not left an open opportunity on the one, so that's the main thing. You gotta always hope for a shot when you make a ball, and then if you don't make a ball, you're trying not to give much.
If you can't make it, don't leave it.
Yep. Yeah, most people would think, well, she can jump this one ball, but it makes absolutely no sense, as the cue ball is going to travel to the top right corner and will not be on the 2 ball. So she's played the push out. That means that Christina can either play from this position herself or opt to have A.Fisher back to shoot from here. It's only after the break.
She could choose, she could go for this ball if she wants to. I think she can see it. No, she's giving it back. Well, Allison's Fisher, her road to the final was Brittany Bryant, Carolina Pau, Dram Gwyn Leitch, Margaret Fefalova, Steyer. That was it.
You left that little pause. I thought there was more coming.
I thought there was more too.
Oh.
And that safety didn't quite work out. She got a kiss on the 3 ball and has left the 1 ball straight in with the 2 ball hanging over the pocket and the 3 ball nearby.
Yeah, just getting from the 3 to the 4, I think that's it. If you can get a good angle from the 3 to the 4, the game will be open. Interesting, I thought she was going to play a different shot, Allison. Maybe just play both balls to opposite long rails, just not that much distance, but make sure there's the 9 ball or the 2-3 in between. But anyways, it's all Christina Tkach now. The crystal.
And as they spend more time at the table, they'll both become more comfortable at the table, which makes them both very dangerous. And by the stats we read off early at the beginning, you can see this is a very well matched set. Christina is a 728 Fargo, Allison's a 751 Fargo.
Nicely done. Chosen a little longer 5 ball, but with a good angle to get to the 6 instead of trying to move the cue ball a lot and then maybe not get a good angle.
Oh, I think she's okay. I think she can cue comfortably.
She didn't have to use that long rail bump though. No. She could have floated over, and now, well, a little bit awkward.
She has to elevate a little.
She's going just forward for the 7 in the bottom, in the top right corner, so it's okay. She got away with that though. It could have been a lot more difficult. So now stop shot on the 7.
She'll play the last 3 balls probably in the same pocket.
And then the 10 ball in the...
The one she just shot, this one's 3. And then the 10 ball, she'll get shape on the 10 from there.
Well, Lil checked up on the 9. Yeah, good swing there. Nicely executed. So level score. Oh no, she takes a 2-0 lead. Nothing leveling the score. Good start so far from Christina Tkach, who is also due to winning a Pro Billiard Series title, in my opinion.
Yeah, she's due for some big things. Her game has steadily been coming up, more and more solid. There's Josh Filler and Pia Filler, the winner of the Wisconsin Men's Open.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, big congratulations to him. And there's PJ,
JP Palmer.
JP. One of the bosses. That's what we call him.
One of the hardworking men in the Predator
That's
group.
right. Good shot of Allison Fisher. Allison does play with a Mezignite. And there's Alex Kazakis, the defending champion, who was the only one to win a set off of the champion, Joshua Filler.
Yeah, and we do have a little surprise for you folks,
That's a
because
surprise.
Alex Kazakis is going to join me in the booth for the final for sure. And if George has to catch his flight in this match, he might also jump in for maybe a set. So
yeah, if this runs over 2:30, I leave here at 2:30. He'll step in. So you have Alex Kazakis.
yeah, that will definitely provide some good insights on playing in the arena with the shot clock, with this format. Like, that's all the fun questions I get to ask him.
That's right.
So long tough shot on the 1. Is she gonna get for the 2 ball on the side, or is she going to try?
Corner. She's going just for the 2 ball. Does it go by the 4?
I didn't think at first, but I didn't know. I don't know what she has played for else.
Yeah,
That's
no. When you called the 2 ball on the side, I was thinking that it was the 1, and I said corner. She's shooting the ball in the corner.
Yeah, I always go one step further.
I know. She's got a shot here.
Oh, it's tough also to get on the 3. We'll have to draw.
Well, this has opened up. Oh, no, it hasn't. This is tough. I think she can pocket the ball, but I don't believe she can play position here.
No, I don't think she will get on the 3. And I'm also not sure if she can draw the cue ball out of there. No,
No.
No, she will have to go real first, guaranteed.
Does that have a little kick and stick value to it? No, she's not even trying that, so she's going rail first. And pushing back first. That was a pretty smart shot. That was solid.
Well, we all know what's gonna be happening here. If she has not left a straight contact on the 2, the kick and stick is really big in this shot. Played just with topspin. After the rail, it gets draw, so it will stay behind the 7-9.
And he's gonna come.
Did she find a window? No, I don't think so.
No.
Oh. Well, even if she has left that small little edge of the 2, she doesn't want to have the cue ball running into the 10-5-3.
She's gonna. Well, she's.
I think she's called a 2 ball in the bottom left corner, but I wouldn't really see much value in that.
Well, it looks like if she hit. Well, she may not be able to hit the 2 ball thick enough to come off the 10 into the 5, which he could. She could. She could have hit it thinner and been okay. Well.
Again, she has left a shot for Allison, but really not an easy path to get to the 3. I don't think that red 3 ball does go to the bottom right corner. Is she able to run into the 10 and then run into the 3? That's what I'm wondering. Top spin.
If she runs in, yes, she did both. Perfect call.
It didn't really work out great, but this was the only real gamble she could take. Like it. She might be still trying to slide it in, play pocket speed. The cloth after 5 days of play is still relatively new. That's one of the pros on the Predator Arcadia cloth.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really wear out after 1 or 2 days, which some other brands do have this problem. Oh, she didn't even hit the long rail. She hit it perfect. Nice execution. It's a confident strike because you know that that 9 ball is always there. If you hit it, it's never ever going. So
Well, she's in line. She's got to be careful not to go to the right side of the table. Looks like she's going to come up to the left side and play the 6 ball past those 3 balls.
yeah, she's played an excellent shot on the 6, but that 7 ball doesn't go, so she might have to play the carom on the 9. Get the cue ball close to the center of the table, or at least that line.
Well, she
So
gave it a hard look.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much.
Oh, if she can get it in there, if she gets good position and stays real close to it.
Well, she has already shot 1 or 2 shots, which we both said, well, I don't think it goes, and then it went, so.
Now she's measuring up the carom.
Yeah. Well, with this angle, she's also really high percentage to get on the 7 ball after.
She has to hit the 7 ball pretty thick. Can she hold it on the rail?
Well, she did play with some draw. I was thinking.
The clock, I think the clock messed her up.
Yeah, we are playing with a 30-second shot clock. 1 extension per rack. Each player, obviously. Yeah, interesting shot here. No obvious safeties. I might call the 7 in the bottom right corner, play the bank, bring the cue ball all the way up to the top short rail behind the 8. So if you make it, you get on the 8. If not, you will leave a tough shot on the 7.
Like she just did.
Yeah, just that cue ball didn't really.
Didn't come off the rail. Yes.
Yeah, she didn't really put that much effort in the cue ball. I think she was already okay with leaving a tough shot like this. But this is a chance, though.
Nice shot by Allison.
Yeah, she hit that great. Great
Nice
shot.
back cut.
Just look at how straight that cue followed the cue ball. If there was any spin on that cue ball, that ball was going to be either extremely difficult or not going. Depending on how you aim, obviously.
Oh, she's okay. It may have been by design. And in the background there, right over Allison's left shoulder, I thought I saw Jerry Bryseth. Do you know who Jerry Bryseth is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just did not see him. So it's,
It was a quick shot, and I look. Is that Jerry?
I have to trust you on that.
I think someone told me his son played in this event.
Yeah, I see him right there in the back.
And Allison closes the score by 1 and gets on the scoreboard. It's 1-2. The youngster and the Hall of Famer.
Oh, and like I mentioned yesterday, A.Fisher has been really aiming to win one of those events. Like in the last year, she really spoke out that she is going to win one of those. So
She was second in Canada.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. She lost there. I think it was there that she said, you know, eventually I'm going to win one of those because, yeah, I just have to. She's really determined at the moment, so that makes it great.
Breaking from the side. Playing the 1 in the side. No. And is there enough clusters up there?
No, and I think it's worth it to cut the 1 into the 3, play the combo. I think there's a high value. The 1 will stay there. The cue ball's running into the 8.
What about the little bit of a carom? The 1 off, the 3 ball off the 1, and the 1 ball goes towards the side pocket for a shot on the side. Easy to come down for the 2.
I am not sure if she banks that 1 ball out, if she still makes a carom.
Called it, Tim.
And look at where she's left the 3. We might be up for a big safety battle here, because as long as they don't leave a 1-5-3 combo, yeah, well, they're not going to go attempt opening the 5 and 3 up, because there's also a scratch.
I thought that was the obvious shot, and she can see it, though. I think she can see the 1.
Yeah. She might also be able to still hit the left side of the 1. Not an easy shot, but she hit it a little bit too thick. But like I said, the main thing is not leave a 1-5-3 combo on, or 2-5-3, either way, and don't give ball in hand. I think those are the most important things at the moment.
Well, if she cuts this in the corner, the cue ball's going to track down. She may be able to play the 2 ball up to the 5-3. If she can land the cue ball down on the bottom rail here. But can she get there? Wouldn't be a bad play if she was to get aggressive. The 2 rail the 2 ball into the 5. Out of the corner. Not from that side.
Oh, that's not going to be okay. And look at what opportunity she's left. Christina Tkach here. If she can glue the cue ball to the 10, the 2 ball is going towards the direction of that 5 and the 3 in the top right corner. Just like that. Would have liked to freeze the cube a little bit more to the 10.
Yeah.
I expect Allison to make a hit on the 2, so we're not done playing safe. Or at least that's how I feel.
She was a little elevated, so to really freeze it was a little asking quite a bit. And it was a good
True.
shot. It was a good shot.
Now, if she kicks one, oh, she's jumping. I like to kick one rail and hit the right side of the 2. Create separation. You could call the 3 just in case. She likes to jump. She's going all in here.
Using the dart. Oh, that could have worked. She
Oh, and
was
if
calling
that 2 ball drops, oh, I was gonna say, if that 2 ball drops, then things are gonna get really nasty.
That's the second Purple Heart shaft on a jump cue that I've seen. Kristina Zalteva, who just left in the semifinal, the first semifinal, had one. Is it hard enough? Is it going to come off the rail? She's straight into the side pocket, long straight in, but I wouldn't mess with this ball. Not much you can do with a 3 if you make it. And now?
Yeah, I am not really sure why she played that.
That's why I said I wouldn't mess with this ball. But you know, the one thing about that is that if she doesn't make it, the 2 ball is going to be in the area where she can play the 3 and leave the 2 ball there and continue the run. So I don't think she was trying to make it.
Yeah, but on the other side, she would bank it, she would miss it, and then leave a 2-5-3. So I don't know what she did there. She's going to roll up 2 rails, but just, yeah.
That would have been one for the highlight reel if she goes by that 9 and touches the 3.
The line was perfect. It's
Yeah.
just that that 9 ball was in the way.
Now all she has to do is get the 3 ball to the rail, and again a difficult hit. She did better. She left the 3 ball right there instead of moving it to the rail. And now Allison has to open this up or risk getting 3 fouled. She has to open it up.
Foul number 2. Shot clock, please.
And this is why she wanted to have to open it up regardless. Now she's faced with the same shot. If it gets off the rail,
A.Fisher on 2 fouls.
there is 3 foul rules, so if she misses this 3 ball, it's game over, and Christina will be on the hill. And it's foul.
That's a game.
Game 3-1. Very well done by Christina.
And a big game too.
Yes,
She's on
puts
the
her
hill now. Yeah.
Keep in mind, folks, the upcoming events. This has been the second Pro Billiard Series event. We also have Michigan coming up in September, the 19th through the 24th in Battle Creek, Michigan. In Ohio, October 11th through the 15th. Medalla Light Puerto Rico Open with the League Caribbean Championships in San Juan, Puerto Rico, November 6th through the 12th. And in Puerto Rico, they'll also have the World Team Championships In conjunction with the Caribbean Championships and the Pro Billiard Series.
Yeah, did crush the break pretty good there, just not a full contact on the one. And this is a pretty good opportunity for Allison. Make the one, run into the 2 ball.
Nice little bump on the deuce. Put it in, and she's actually put it in at a very good location. I think she can just kind of draw away from the 8 and go 2 rails up towards the 7 for position on the 3. Perfect. Everything's out in the open. There's 5 to the 6, 6 to the 7. Everything is there for the taking. Allison is sponsored and playing with a Mez Ignite. Also sponsored by Jam Up Apparel, has her own line for clothing, playcraft, and break time billiards and sports bar in Winston-Salem.
Little angle to the center of the table. Does the 7 go in the bottom right corner? Oh, I'm not too sure about that. And she also got pretty low on that 7 ball, so not really easy to get on the 8. So it does go, by the looks of it, but then how would she get on the 8 ball?
She's in a tough place. She's going to have to go around.
Well, is it going to get there? I don't think it's going to get there.
No speed, and it's getting tougher every roll.
Now, is there a cut?
Is there a cut on the
Yeah,
inside?
I
She can cut it to make it, or cut it on the inside and run up high.
No, I am cutting to make this.
Right.
And she might just let the cue ball go into the 9 and see what she gets after. The only thing she's got to make sure is she doesn't play the speed to push the 9 up to the top short rail. Like, you want to make sure that either it comes back after the short rail or it stays before that.
And she did just that, and you're going to have a pretty tough shot on the 9. She's got to contend with that side pocket.
Yeah, this is a tough cut. She might have to play with a lot of right spin so she can aim it a little thicker. The 9 ball will twist. No, she's shooting to the corner. No, to the side. The spin is going to throw the 9 more to the pocket. And that's how you can hit it thicker and avoid the scratch. Ooh,
Hopefully avoid the scratch. That was
Wow.
tough. That was a tough shot. That just gave away the first set.
Yeah.
As Christina will have ball in hand and win the set 4 games to 1.
Yeah, and Christina has played a good set. I
And-
mean, she's played very solid.
And Christina will be breaking first in the second set.
So Christina Tkach wins the first set, and we will go
She overcut it. That's why she scratched.
for a
cut-
little break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the 2023 Predator Apex Wisconsin Women's Open. The Crystal Christina Tkach just won her first set 4-1 against the Duchess of Doom, A.Fisher, who struggled a little bit in this opening set, and Christina played very well.
And she took advantage of the struggle, especially when that 3-ball was in the corner for the 3 foul. And then on the last rack there, she overcut the 9-ball because it went to the high side of the side pocket and scratched, giving Christina the ball in hand.
Yeah, we might be having another glimpse at this. This is what happened in the first set. Here is that cut.
There's the shot.
Yeah, that's where she scratched. Yeah, so it's time for a reset. Both players getting a little restroom break in. Will be needed for A.Fisher maybe to get some fresh air and say, okay, you know, you got you at least get the feeling of the table already. Maybe get something going now, you know, focus, confidence.
Well, and the table has changed, but they've both been on here. Allison started, I think, with the first match against Brittany Bryant on this table and defeated her 2 straight sets. And then Christina was on here also. I don't recall exactly who she played. She played Maite Ropero on this table and won in straight sets also. There's Pia Filler and Joshua Filler. Alex Kazakis on their right there on the right of your screen. Christina approaching, and our referee, John Lehman. Here's Johnny back. Well, set number 2, and that young lady right there will have to bring it to win set number 2 and send it to a 3rd and deciding set. Keep in mind, if it goes to that set, it will be a shootout, and they're tied at 3.
Nice square hit. 1 in the 8 tracking to the corner. Made the 1. Look at this for position on the 2 ball.
Wow, straight in on the 2 ball. Both corner pockets open for the 3, and it's in the middle of the rail. And with a short rail, she's got to get the cue ball up. And is anything going to get in the way to prevent that?
She could go 2 rails and then go in between the 4 and the 7 to the short side of the 3. She can also go top spin with inside. Yeah, this line just a little soft, yeah. Good try though. Was a good. She's played a good line. It's just that she didn't have that much angle, so she really had to force it to get it there. And
she did.
But she can play a good safety here, probably thinning the 3, bring the 3 behind the 4 or still along the short rail, and the cue ball all the way down table behind the 6 or the 5.
This is going to end up pretty. Oh, is there going to be a window between the 3-6?
Yeah, there's the window, and Allison is going to like this. She's going to shoot the 3 into the 4, so the 3 ball stays. Then bring the cue ball back to where it is now, but then hopefully with some cover.
caught the side and trying to leave the same. If it doesn't hit the 6, she'll have cover. She found cover, I think, behind a 5. Little nibble on that ball, and she found cover.
Yeah, she's got it. So the jump cue is out. Is there anything aggressive she can play? That 4 ball is locked up. And I might want to keep it that way.
She's going with a jump. Good old air rush. Predator sponsored player.
Oh, she's left the 3 ball on. Is there a carom on the 4-8? Well, caroming off the 4 into the 8.
Good view from right here.
I think
there is.
Yeah. We'll have to bring the cue ball back to where it is, around where she is now, though.
Yeah.
If she comes up too short, then she'll have to play safe.
Somewhere around the 7.
Oh.
Not there. She's going to be running for cover again between the 9-10, or she's going to just use the 8 ball to block her. What? Does she slide off and come back into it?
I think if she hits the right side of the 4, the 8 will go into the rail and come back out. So it's like a timing safety shot. The 4 is going to go any. No, she's playing the other way around.
The other way around. She's not going to take a chance with the soft stuff. She's going to go for right here. Oh, it's going to leak. That's been a couple of missed safeties by Allison with just little shots like that.
Yeah, and she's cutting this. Oh, barely made it, and
barely held position.
Yeah, did cause the cue ball to run a little bit further as she hit it thin, but she's okay on this 5 ball. On rail, back up for the 7. Nicely done, good speed here.
Well, this is a great start for Christina. And she's gonna get a little more distance.
Okay, it is a little tester right here
Just a little tiny one.
to open her account in this second set. Yeah, nicely played. The crystal is up and one step closer to that final.
The way she looks at it is just 3 more games. And she will meet Chaeyu Chow, Rita Chow, who just defeated Kristina Zalteva on this table in straight sets. She has not lost a set yet. Christina lost 1 set to Wan Ling Wang and to Bean Hung. So she's lost 2 sets.
Yeah, well, let's thank our sponsors. It's been a little while. So we would like to thank our sponsors for this event. Of course, we got Predator Apex Table with the Predator Group. We have Q Sports International with the Wisconsin State Championships. If you're interested, go to play.
CSIpool.com.
And our US Pro Billiard Series partners are Medalla Light, Kamui and Rums of Puerto Rico. See the break, made a 2-ball on the break. Well, guessing on where the cue ball ended up. She's not on the one.
Well, she broke from the side, and she's got all but one ball on the same side she broke from. Quite a traffic jam there in front of the cue ball. She's pushed out to an open 1.
Yeah, and from here it's not an easy shot. That 1 ball is going to be in the open, and the cue ball also, I think so.
These two ladies are playing for a $5,000 difference. The loser here will settle for $5,000. The winner goes on to the final, and the worst she can do is 10, with the possibility of winning the tournament and ending up with $17,000.
Is she going to cut this and run into the 3?
She's going to cut it and get behind the 8. The 9.
Yeah, she's missed it well. She's got the jump cue out, looking for a square hit on the 1. Bringing the 1 ball 2 or 3 rails down behind the congestion. Just caught the edge and just left it on.
And a shot on the side. Just avoid the 9 and come to the center of the table, and this table opens up.
Can she draw away from the 9?
No,
No, and
apparently not.
what's that 9 doing? She's also really close to be queuing over that 9.
Yeah, that could have gone a lot better. She could make this ball. She'll have the 4 ball, but she has to make it, and it's going to be out in the open as Kristina Zaldeva, our semifinalist. In the audience.
Yeah, and she's been leaving Kristina in the open a couple times now. Stop the cue ball. Nice shot. And she is looking pretty good. She's been playing good in the first set, and she's continuing to do the same. But I also think sometimes it's easy to play good if your opponent is struggling or playing bad. Now, if both players start to play really good or both players are starting to struggle, that's a different story. But I feel Allison has been giving Kristina pretty good opportunities too, so she can get that feeling like, oh, I'm doing well, oh, I'm running out. Like, she can get really going now. Ooh. Nice angle on the 8.
Just a little inside. She'll hold it on the same side for the 9. And she missed the ball.
She did leave it to where if she catches it a little bit thick, she might run into the 10. So she will have to hit it thin. Oh, well. Does she get there? The 9 is close to the rail. And cue ball 2 is not a nice shot to play really soft to hold for the 10 ball. She might have to play for the 10 in the side.
I was going to say she can go up and down for the 10 in the side. That'd be, I think that would be that way she can stroke this ball with comfort.
Oh, nail ludge on the 10. So to level the score, A.Fisher.
Nicely struck. Tied up at 1. Not letting her opponent get away with that one.
Yeah, the 2023 the Predator Pro Billiard Series Tour consists of 17 events held in the USA, Austria and Puerto Rico with a total prize money of $1.8 million.
It's chicken feed.
Oh yeah, if you can, if everybody catches a little piece of that, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. Spread the wealth.
Breaking from the other side, changing from side rail.
No open shot on the 1 and no ball down. Looking for either a jump shot or a push shot. There's a 3-10 combo on the horizon.
Yeah, with the 2 next to it, so it will be just a battle on
So
this 1 ball.
It's battle to get to make the 1 with position on the 2, because that 3-10 will be very playable.
Oh, I don't know about this push.
Oh, well.
Because this is a pretty standard return, bringing the cue ball back behind 7 balls down table.
I would be aiming this cue ball right at the top part of the 3 so that I can open up that combination and get behind the 5-6.
Well, I would try to go in between
try
the
to play
3 and the
safety.
4 and get to the short rail.
Well, that's when I
I'm
play
not
safe
trying-
on it. I want to open it up. I want to break it out so that it's not there. Just like this. Perfect.
Well, I did like the fact it was there.
Oh, if she doesn't hook her, from there it's.
I thought it was a pretty high percentage shot, because you got a pretty big wall of balls. So to get behind on.
I love what she did there.
She's gonna push the 6 and the 8 together. No, the 6 with the 7-9, but
She got ball in hand.
well, most of the time, if you try to push a ball to an already existing problem on the table, sometimes you do help the situation with this, because now if Allison gets to run out and she can get nicely on the 6, she will open up the 7. So I was looking at creating maybe an extra problem on the table. It's already quite far on that 3.
She gave up angle for distance.
She did overcut that 3, and Now, with all the work down table, not so much traveling. If she can get for that 6 ball in the bottom left corner and open up the 7.
Or open it up off the 5 and make sure she gets on the 6. With a good angle on the 5, she can come into it just nice. But I like it. I like what you call the 6 and then open up the 7. Catch a piece of the 9, it opens it up. Ooh. Now she does not have the angle to do anything. Does the 6 go by the 7 to the upper corner?
I don't think so. So the other option is she might go forward and then play safety, maybe send the 6 up table and just softly nudge the 7 so the cue ball stays behind the 9. But then she will have to go minimum 2 rails to get really close to do that.
She can just follow this into the 10.
Oh, she's miscued.
She would have followed it into the 10. She falls on the 6 where she could play that safety. Because the angle went right into the side of the 10.
Well,
see right here.
You cannot imagine, but I think she's got very lucky to miscue this way. Because she could have opened up the 6, 7, 9. Like she really got close because she's miscued.
Yeah.
So.
Extension, please.
And she's laid herself up where she may be able to get a pretty good safety. Can she hold it behind the 7?
I was thinking the roll up on the 8. I was thinking the roll up on the 8.
Okay.
2 rails.
Just try to find a safety off of this, yes.
Even if you don't get behind the 8, then you're most likely not to leave a great shot on the 6. If you get behind the 8, then you force Christina to open up the balls. I think she's got it. Oh, maybe not. Or maybe just a little piece. She's called the 6.
And she's not left an angle to address the 7.
Well, she did take out that 10 ball. Because that 10 ball could cause an early game. That 7 ball might still get a couple safeties going on. Now, if that 6 ball ended up in front of the 10, finito.
Oh, nice play by Allison. A 1 rail kick, but nice play nonetheless. If she makes it, she's going to have to kick again at the 7.
Well, or she's playing it shorter with left spin and firm. To create an angle to where if she goes real first into the 6 ball, that she might open up the 7 or beat down table.
That 8 ball stops that, I think.
Well, that's a good hit. Nice result.
Yes, very nice result with the cue ball on the rail. Very nice result, as you mentioned. Double kisses out. Would have liked to have left that on the rail. Now it's just, if she can get to the close to the middle of the table, she can just slice this 7 ball real thin and go back up table and maybe hold the 7 behind the 9.
Is she drawing into it?
Oh, she was trying to draw into it.
Oh, and
Fortunate again.
bridging over the 7, but I think she might have left enough angle to get to the 7 ball on the other side.
If she can get to the other side of the 7, Tim, I'm not sure she can, unless she gets straight in, she can get back up for the 8. A little bit of dodgeball here. She can pocket the 7, but does she want to?
Well, she could draw off the 9. She plays full draw. She will have to really swing it though, because if she doesn't put enough, then the cue ball's not going to get up.
I think that's exactly what she's doing, but she didn't get up high enough. Now we'll just go with the inside cut and around behind the 10. Is the 9 in the way?
Well, you could play the cut and try to get behind the 9.
Yeah, either one of those two. And actually, she could bank the ball, but I doubt that she does. Nobody goes for these banks. They go for the safety first in these short races.
Looking good.
And will she get behind the 9?
Yeah, she's hit that great.
Yeah.
She can go from the back, the kick and stick.
I like that.
It's
Just
up.
kick it down to the middle rail on the bottom.
Oh, she is hitting great.
Very
Absolutely
nice. Very
fantastic speed.
textbook. Will it hold? No, it leaked out. I like coming off the bottom part of this 8 ball and getting behind the 10 here. Going 3 rails right behind the 10, like a soft carom shot or a 3 cushion shot. Some people might choose to bank this, but I'm going right to the right of where the cue ball is now. She's banking it. Yeah, that shot was pretty natural trying to go behind there. She went for the gusto.
Yeah, I think it was quite aggressive. So we might get to see that deciding set.
I won't.
Yeah, yeah. Good. That's a valid point.
I'll be in an Uber en route to the airport.
But we will have
Alex Kazakis. Better choice for you folks. This is the first time Allison has led in this match. Christina won the first 2 games in the first set, then lost the game to Allison, then won the next 2. And she won the opening game in this set. And this Allison has put together 2 wins and now leads by a game in the second set.
Yeah, Christina, who started to play really good last set, started off pretty good in this set until she's missed that 8. The moment she's missed that 8, I feel she's lost a little bit of confidence. That's how it feels to me.
On that one missed bank shot?
No,
Oh, you're
no,
talking earlier, I'm
she
sorry.
got when she cut the 8. When she missed the cut on the 8 to get on the 9, she lost that rack. That was to go 2-0 up. And from there, and then the last rack, she also had the opportunity. So
Yeah, she went for the bank shot instead of the safety. Cue ball's gone. And an open rack.
yeah, it's another chance to get that momentum back for the crystal.
Coming across to shoot it in the bottom corner or right by the 7. Can't
Yeah,
tell
I
if
think
it
short
does.
side, yeah.
Yeah, she's going short side.
Oh, that 3 ball slipped in. Now that 6 ball, I think it does go to the bottom left corner or bottom right corner in this view.
And the 6 ball needs a place to go.
Yeah, is she going to try and play it in the side bucket?
I think so, because I don't think it goes to either corner.
Get to the long rail with right spin? No. Oh, she's on it. Either to the top left corner to play the combo, or the 6 if she wants to go real 7, but then you don't know where the 7 ball's ending
Right,
up.
she's playing it in the side.
Or is she cutting in the side? Yeah.
Side. It's close, it's available, and it's just a little stun shot, and she's off to the side, and she's perfect on the 7.
Oh, you made that sound really easy, but it was a blind cut.
Sometimes they just lay right. Extension time.
Q extension time
Cue extension time.
to make it more.
I like the way that comes up with like a quarter turn. She put that on, it was just like a quarter turn to get it on.
Unilock.
But I think that's the only place a unilock joint works well. I don't like it for cues.
So 2 each. Christina will be breaking.
Keep in mind that when you win one of these Predator Pro Billiard Series events, it gives you automatic entry into the Predator WPA World 10-Ball Championship. So both these ladies fighting to get that also, since neither has won one. Both on the verge and very close to this one. The winner of this will meet Rita Chow in the final at 5 p.m. Central, right here on this table. You have the right station, the right channel, and the correct arena.
Again, quite some cut on the 1. The good thing is she's left a long one. It's not tough. Oh, it's pretty tough to get close to the 2. So it will be a longer shot on the 2 where she's gonna play the combination on the 5. So some distance troubles a little bit
You know,
here.
I think if she smooth strokes this, it goes past the 4, over by the 8, and it stays right on that line for the 2, and she can slide it off if there's room. Just like this.
Yeah,
She's got a decent shot on the 5, but does it
it's
go by?
But it's
Yeah.
still, no, I don't think the 2 ball goes. That's to where the combo was always going to be a longer shot.
Nice shot. She plays the combo and ends up with a very nice shot on the deuce. Up for the 3. Important game here. See which player gets on the hill first.
Just gonna follow the cue ball a bit. Trying to make sure she has a 1 rail or 2 rail angle to go to the
Four.
6 ball. Perfect angle on the 6. If it goes, she's doubting if
Yeah,
it goes.
that-
I thought it went. So if she's not sure, she could play it with inside spin and play it soft. It's gonna catch more of the 3. For the 7 in the top left corner, if she thinks it does, she can stun the cue off the rail. Well, and like you have mentioned, this rack is very important. First one to get on the hill, and especially for Christina to overcome the
need for a third set.
yeah. Is she able to bank the 1 ball up table and follow behind the 7? Or shoot the 6 ball half ball into the 7 and bring the cue ball low left behind the
Yeah,
10-9 on the bottom rail?
I like that, actually. I like coming behind these balls. One thing to keep in mind, that if they split sets here, it doesn't go to a shootout. It goes to a third and deciding set, but can go to a shootout if they are tied 3-3 in the third and deciding set. Did it come out, or she have a full hook? Nope.
Oh, I did like the way she's played it. It's just a cue ball that didn't cooperate.
Hard to play safe from here. Try to get the cue ball behind the 9-10. Just a thin cut either side of the 6. Brings back memories of that 3 foul, but I think she can hit the top rail and come into the 6.
Yeah, she won't be making a foul here. It's super difficult not to
Not
hit
to
the
hit it,
6
yeah.
off to the rail.
It's just
But the big question is, what are you doing with this 6 ball? Yeah, just a passive option. I like how she's played this. I don't think she's left a cut on the 6.
outside English.
Well, it's not going to hurt Alison Fisher, but it's also not great.
No, it lets your opponent come up and wants to get creative. Can she put a little draw on this and try to get behind the 7? She's calling the ball one rail, probably just in case. I don't know that she's actually going for it. She's trying to get behind the 7, I think.
Call the bank to have the 8 in between.
Very well struck. Great speed.
Well, it looks like it goes. Yeah, it does go.
I think she still did a good job with it, even though it's left a shot 2 inches softer, and she's got a hook. Trying to get behind the 7 at the same time made that really complicated that shot.
Oh,
Tough shot. It was a tough shot. Big game for Christina right here.
well, for both of them.
Yeah.
So maybe the pressure got a hold of Alison there. And I'm cutting this to the side, low right. One rail, come back down for the 7.
Oh, just a little off the rail. Big shot right here. Just a little off angle. Just stay with it. And pocket the ball. She did. Now she's going to have a little steeper cut. But as soon as she clears the side pocket, she'll be able to breathe.
Oh.
And the side pocket. That was a danger there.
Well, I was thinking she did drop down pretty fast. Like, she didn't really line up everything. Yeah, she just dropped down and went for it. Well,
Could
3-2.
Could be an expensive
Yeah,
shot.
This one might cause the whole match to go to a deciding set here.
Big break for Alison Fisher right there. At 2-2, the cue ball goes to the side pocket. Alison Fisher to break the balls here, leading 3-2 in this second set. Very important second set for Christina Tkach. She can close out the match, and for Alison Fisher, she can continue to set number 3.
Yeah, dry break, but that 8-ball came to the rescue.
Getting it in the side pocket. No, she's just going to play safe. And not a good one. No cover. Easy shot. Is there any problems? Let's take a look. One combo on the 5. If she hits it, perfect. The one ball stays in front of the hole. Can she hold the one ball in front of the hole in that position? No, and the cue ball is going to go behind the 10. Does she have a rail first shot? No. Or I don't think so. Let's put it that way. Doesn't appear.
Going rail first, send the 1 into the 9 and bring the cue ball all the way back up table. I like that. Oh, she's played it great. Nice shot there from A.Fisher.
He's going to come rail first at this. I like coming from the backside of it. I like bending the cue ball around those balls and catching the bottom rail and coming up to the 1 there. If it would have worked. Allison's going to just go right for the throat here.
Yeah, she's going to make it quick work. This is shooting for the set. Oh. I mean, I think this match has deciding set written all over it. I cannot imagine this going differently, but she will have to take those opportunities though.
It can now. Let's see, can she bank this one ball and have a two-way shot at it? No, I don't think so. Yeah, she's going to safe all the way. Left the window? Yes, left the window. This safety here can really put it on Christina.
Cut the 1 behind the 10-9 and bring the cue ball all the way back behind the 2?
That would work. Or vice versa. Try to get the cue ball behind the 10-9. But that leaves a lot of open space. So I like what you just called.
Yeah, well, you can bank the 1, 2 rails up to the short rail. You don't have to get it behind the 2. Then you got to make sure the cue ball.
Yeah, she came this way with it. Yeah,
She
that
played
worked
it well.
very well.
Then in this shot, the main priority was getting the cue ball there.
Got to get the cue ball safe and close where the jump cue can't come out and can't hurt you.
Extension, please.
Tough hit. Can she Z it? I don't think so. She has to come too close to the, no. Wow. She hit.
Yeah, 2 rails. Short rail, left long rail, into the 1. Oh,
Got
nice.
it. Nice hit. Nice hit. Escape number 2 or number 3 in this game for Christina? Coming out at 1 rail. And this is going to work. But again, she's going to find herself with a tough escape.
And this is where I think Christina is feeling the heat a little bit, because Allison is putting her in a pretty bad spot all the time. I like going off the bottom side of the left side here, but she's playing the other way around again.
And I don't think she got that one. That's a big one. But nothing's easy here. except for that shot.
Couple
Nice shot there.
bumps, but definitely gets the job done.
Now the 9 ball becomes the key issue. Getting on this 6, a little bit of draw and bump to 7.
Yeah, I like the bump on
Yeah.
the 7. Also, you could position the 7 ball closer to the side pocket to maybe open up the 10-9.
If she was sure on the good hit on the 10, she could open it up right here and come out for a straight in shot to the upper corner pocket on the 7. But I don't think so. She's going to come off the 7 for it. Yeah, she did do that, but see, that's what I was afraid of. If I was guaranteed of hitting the outside of that 10 ball, and she got that on the wrong side.
Nice recovery shot, but we'll need one more though, and also knowing that if she makes the 8, she's gonna have a long 9.
I think she's going to come over to the side pocket. Oh, I thought she was going to stroke it and come back over. She's done well. She cuts these balls very well.
Yeah, so this 10 ball to get to the hill here, Christina Tkach. The double hill actually for Christina.
And she's breaking to add to it. So a nice break here could really give her control of this set. Maybe a safety to do something she needs to do. We could have a break and run. Planning and hoping for a break and run. This young lady there wants to come to the table with something to shoot at. Che Yu Chao waiting for the winner of this match in the finals at 5 p.m. Central Time. 1 ball did not go. Cue ball is close to a scratch, but no. And the 1 ball off to the head rail there. Nice safety behind the 7.
Yeah, all day long.
Yeah. The 9 ball dropped in the side pocket. She just barely got there on the safety. She could have really buried her. She's going to jump 1/8 of the ball to try to hit this 1 ball. Awfully close. Big jump. It looks like, take a second look at this rack. Call it the extension. It looks like everything's open here. There's no problems if she gets ball in hand. So this is a big shot. Nice hit. Where does everything end up? Open. Makeable open.
Now then, great opportunity. All the balls are open, and if she can go long rail to the center of the table, play the combination on the 3. It all sounds very easy, but this is for a spot in a Pro Billiard Series final, which Christina has not gotten so far yet. So
this one shot, if she soft rolls this, she'll have position for the 2 ball in the corner, get on the 4 from there. She does not want to be straight in on the 2. And she does not want to be there on the 2 either.
I was thinking she could have made the 2 and the 3 ball and play around for the 4.
She could have cut that a little more, and that 2 ball would be further down.
Yeah, but
She hit it too
she's
thick.
also trying to hold the cue ball.
Yeah.
So then I was thinking, instead of trying to play super cute, make them both and get on the 4.
I think she's going to follow the cue ball down behind the 8. With center English here. Like that. Oh, she tried to get by the 8 with the 2. She tried to go by the 8 and follow the cue ball behind the 8.
Well, another lifeline for Alison
Alison,
Fisher.
yes.
Yeah.
And that's actually a very good way to put it. And Allison has handed it back, but did she leave her over the 7? No. And she has just enough. Well, it's tough. Not quite sure if she has the angle to go over to the 4.
I think she might be able to play with top left, as long as she doesn't hit it too firm, because then most of the time they rattle. Yeah, she's
Yes,
played
she
it
did.
good.
She played it very well.
And did she get glued to the rail? That would be actually some luck. Yeah, she
She's
did.
fine.
Because now she can, if she draws a cue ball, she's not with the rail anymore on the 5. One rail for the 6 in the side. No, she played it for in the corner. So these 4 balls.
4 balls to get to the final. And a shot at that $17,000, and the worst she'll do in the final is $10,000. So, extra $5,000. Three balls away. Just make sure you don't get behind the 10 ball. Everything leads to the center of the table. Just past the center.
Yeah, she's on it.
Yep.
And now I think she's going to stun the cue ball to the rail for the 10 in the side. Oh, she's straight.
She's straight.
But she had a little bit more angle. So a straight draw back.
Or
She's gonna stop the cue ball for the 10 in the top corners.
oh
Oh,
no, she's lost it.
Well, and that's the pure risk of that shot. If to play it that way, if you don't hit it straight in the bucket,
I love what you called. Now we're going to a third deciding set.
well, I mean, I expect everybody to want it. Yeah, they want to see the deciding set.
Of course they do.
I mean,
And if Alex is here, I think he's going to come in for me.
wow. So we'll go for a short break, and we'll be right back with the deciding set. Stay tuned. So a couple highlights of that last set. George Tkach just tuned out. He had to go for his planes, so we have a substitute. Not a really bad substitute. We got Alex Kazakis, our defending champion from last year, right here in the booth with me. Welcome, Alex.
Hello, how are you?
Good, good, great. Yeah, quite some drama in this match so far.
Yeah, it was really crazy shot what Christina played. It was really easy to just draw a little bit the ball and play the 10 ball in the long corner. You know, but sometimes, you know, your brain doesn't work
Yeah,
so well.
there is a lot of pressure on there, and there's a prize money difference of 5,000. This was the shot right there.
Yeah. She misjudged this shot completely.
So what would you advise Christina? She went to the restroom. What would you tell her to get going in this third set?
Well, I don't really know. You have only a couple of minutes to just continue the next set. So the best thing you do is just forget somehow what happened and just focus on the next set. But right now it's really hard, I think, for Christina.
Yeah, it starts to sting pretty bad. Yeah.
But I think she can do it. So it really depends the moment. She played a very nice first set, I saw.
Yeah.
So second set she made a mistake in the second rack. She missed the 8 ball. So from there it all changed, like in her brain, I think.
Yeah, I still think she has the upper hand so far, but yeah, if she makes a couple mistakes like this, then the set is definitely for the taking for anybody. I mean, that's how the game goes, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so currently waiting for A.Fisher to get back to the table, and then we have our deciding set. Now, if the score ties 3 each in this set, we will go to the shootout. And you had to experience one last year here. Can you tell a little bit about that?
Yeah. I play actually from last 16 and after. I play all my matches shootout till I win the whole tournament. So yeah, shootout it's very good to watch, but when you're playing it, it's very stressful. It's one of the most stressful things ever.
Yeah, well, that final was probably one of the best moments from last year, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the nerves were really in the arena and there was a huge crowd, remember? That was
Yeah.
It was good.
And
Yeah.
it was nice after all I win it.
So let's see. A.Fisher breaking here in the third set on the side rail. Eight ball maybe, no. And well, no shot on the one. So it's push out time here. Yeah, and imagine how Allison is feeling at this moment.
Yeah, like she came back from the dead, so she must be feeling really good coming in this third set. So now the momentum have completely changed.
Yeah.
That's why it's gonna be hard for Christina right now, I think.
Yeah, stay in the moment. Play the push out. Long one ball though. The only shot I can imagine to play is to bank the one straight down table in between the 9 and the 10 to where the cue ball is now, and yeah, leave the cue ball in the top right corner. I don't see much else.
Or maybe she can hit the one ball from the left side and bring the one ball to the 9 and 2 and hook her behind the 3. Maybe that too. But
Yeah, maybe some inside spin. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand why Allison gave it back. It's not really easy with the cue ball on the rail there.
it's very hard. Or play the simple one. Or
Oh, she played it well.
not bad at all.
Called the one ball on the side.
This kind of shots I don't like to play so soft because you can't control the cue ball and the ball so well. So if you leave a shot, the cue ball and the one ball is very close to each other. So then your opponent will have a very easy safety after. But she played perfect, so that's good for now.
Well, I like the speed she's played on this one ball. In case she doesn't make it, she at least gets a lot of distance going and didn't
Oh,
get
that's
the full cover.
Yes. And was a little bit lucky also with a kick in the 8.
So now is she going to cut the 1 and bring the cue ball up, and in case she doesn't make it, go back to the short rail? Ooh. Well, I mean, it works. Oh, foul?
Oh no!
Did she touch the 4?
She moved the 1 ball.
Did she think she didn't hit the 1?
I think she thought she didn't hit the 1 ball. But she moved, right? 1 ball is
Yeah,
moved.
I seen the 1 ball move. Let's see again.
Yes?
Yeah, the 1 ball moved.
Oh maybe she touched the 4 ball. I couldn't see from this camera angle.
Yeah,
Is
well, anyways, it's already tough to see anyways.
Yeah.
It's sometimes you feel something and people don't even see it.
Yeah. If that happened and moved the 4 ball, very nice sportsmanship from Christina, really.
Yeah, I guess we will only know if we ask her, and that might only be able if she still wins this match.
Yes.
Otherwise, we don't want to bother.
Pretty easy layout now for Allison.
Yeah, the 6 ball might need some work still. Don't think it does go in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, if it doesn't work, if it doesn't go, yeah, maybe she has to. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't go.
Get either the short side of the 6 for the bottom right, or the 6 in the side pocket on the left.
Yeah, I will go for the 6 in the side somehow. It's more easy to control. But it depends the angle she will leave to the 5 now.
Oh, it looks like she's gonna get pretty straight.
It's not good.
Well, the only thing I can imagine now is to draw straight back to the short side of the 6.
Yes, exactly. But now it's tricky because if she overdraw, maybe she will scratch on the side. And it's not really a perfect position here to the 6. You have to play a very nice shot.
Yeah, cheat the pocket maybe a little bit and then bounce off the rail soft. Oh,
Very nice. Very nice shot
Yeah,
from
she's-
Allison.
she's got perfect on the 6 ball.
Very nice execution also.
Oh, she didn't get perfect. She could have gone straight, but she's going to stun 1 rail back to the center of the table. Oh. Got a little straighter on the 7
Yeah.
than she would have liked.
Yeah, a little bit tricky again.
Can she go forward 2 rails around the 10?
Looks like.
Or 2 or 3, depending on the speed.
Nice shot there again.
Yeah, and I feel that Allison is starting to strike the ball a little better after all that happened now.
Yeah, exactly. The momentum completely changed, and that gives Allison a lot of confidence for sure.
So low left, 2 rails for the 9 in the same pocket.
Nice shot.
She's pretty comfortable with the bridge as she used to play a lot of snooker as well.
Yeah, exactly. And most of the pool players are not.
Yeah,
Pro-
so a lot of pool players would not play that shot like she did.
Yeah, never. You will just play soft and play the 9 on the side.
Exactly. So to open her account in this 3rd set, A.Fisher. Yeah, and all the pressure is going straight to Christina Tkach because she knows
Yeah.
what's going on. Like sometimes you feel that momentum is slipping away.
Yes, exactly. And for sure now she's feeling that she had just 1 ball. She was just 1 ball away, and just scratched. But the decision was wrong for me.
Yeah.
This is the biggest mistake, the decision she make. So if you make a mistake and you do the right decision always, it's always a little bit better. But if you make the wrong decision and the mistake, it's completely can completely change your mindset to the worst.
Yeah, she doesn't really look energized at the moment. If you look at her in her seat, she doesn't really look too happy.
Yeah, but right now, the best thing to do is just forget about it and be only positive.
Yeah,
Uh,
optimistic mind, yeah.
yeah, and even if you lose that match, you can think of your mistake after that match. But now you're still in the match, so now you gotta fight. But sometimes it's tough. Most of the times it's tough.
Yeah. So A.Fisher breaking. Makes a 7, and she does not get an opportunity on the 1 unless she goes really aggressive and banks the 1. Which she doesn't really play many banks, so I don't expect her to do this.
Well, the back has some kind of value because if she bank it and draw back to the 2 ball, she will have a position. It really depends on the player here. Play the bank or play the safety behind the 8 or...
Yeah, she's also queuing over the 3 ball, so
Yeah,
distance.
it really depends the player in that kind of situation. If you're aggressive or defensive player or a player with just playing with the percentage.
So is she able to get in between the rail and the 1, the kick and stick? Doesn't have to play it very firm, just enough to get the 1 up to the center of the table.
Yes, with a lot of English. That's a good shot.
Yeah, played it well. Nicely and controlled.
Not exactly what I think she was playing, but if you have the right speed, it's always a good thing.
Yeah, and most of the good things happen if you get the speed
Exactly.
right, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Going 1 rail, expecting her to try to hit the bottom side,
Yes.
kick the 1 up to the side pocket, and if not, she will leave the distance on the 1.
Yeah. And bring the cue ball behind the 4 maybe. That's exactly.
Oh, she hit this really good.
Really good.
Yeah, she's not even able to hit the right side of the 1, so difficult shot here.
Yeah, it's tough now. Maybe she can play cue ball behind the 8 and the 1 ball on the right side of the 9, but nice cue there.
Predator cues.
Oh, she could.
Yeah, she played the more passive safety and
Yeah,
just okay.
that's okay.
Yeah, don't expect Allison to cut the 1. She could cut the 1 because she can play it a little bit two-way with leaving the 10 and the 6 in between.
Yeah, that's not a bad shot actually. If she decides to do that.
But she might play the safety she's played before, just bank the 1, 2 rails. And get the balls in between. I think she's got it again. But then again, the same shot is also there for Christina.
So she can play the 1.
Oh, she looks like she can cut the 1, yeah.
So it's time for attack for Christina. If she's gonna make this ball and make the position, it's gonna raise up a little bit her confidence. So that's a critical shot here.
Yeah, she was playing to run into the 2 balls to hold the cue ball. I was thinking about going 2 rails.
Me too, yeah.
Let the cue ball go, let the stroke out. So opportunity for A.Fisher.
Looks like it's going. 1 ball.
Yeah, soft and with spin though. Played it nicely.
Good shot there.
Yeah, like you said, from here is connecting the dots. You float the 2 ball in, you have the 3. If you can get to the bottom of the table on the 4, you have the 5 next to it.
Yeah, it's pretty over after you make a good position to the 4 ball. Still has some work to do. The 2 ball. Gotta hit maybe the 6. Oh. Perfect.
Was quite a sensitive shot, but she's
Yeah.
played it well.
Perfect.
I mean, it sounds really easy for us, of course, in the commentary booth, but they are in the deciding set, though, so there's obviously a lot more pressure going on than we feel about it.
Yeah, that's for sure. Always when you see the shows, it's like, oh, you gotta play this and then this, but when you're actually there, it's totally different.
Yeah.
You have to control your emotions, the pressure, and at the same time you have to focus. A lot of things going on out there.
So is she following the cue ball for the 6 in the side? Maybe play one rail, go to the short rail and come back up a little bit. Yeah, also I think this is a real turning point as well. If you look at the score, if she makes 2-0 here, Christina is most likely gonna think, oh man, I'm kinda losing this match, it's slipping away, like these kind of thoughts. If she can in some way still win the rack here and make one each, her confidence will get that boost.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well she did kinda get straight on the 6 ball apparently, so went for the short side on the 8 and does not look like a big pocket on the 8.
10 ball is close, but definitely 8 ball is going. Yeah, but yeah.
Oh, and the good
she's
thing is
okay.
if she catches a little bit too thick with the
Yeah.
Arcadia cloth, it slides quite a bit. So
Can still get in. She was pretty unlucky. Got straight to the 6 ball. Very nice shot there.
oh, but that
Ooh.
cue ball, did it end up quite easy or does she? Well, it looks like she's straight.
It's tricky again, but if it's straight, it's pretty. She's pretty lucky. Just stop the ball and play the position, the 10 there. But it's tough.
Maybe cut it a little bit too much and then with right spin on the messe to bend it
Yeah.
back.
I think she's scared to play this shot because it has very big possibility to make to hit the cue ball 2 times and make a foul. That's why she's thinking about the safety.
Oh, it looks like she's really straight and that causes a lot of more chance to have the double kiss.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Yeah,
That was a
great
good
shot.
Yep. Very nice.
Long 10 ball though. Oh, and there it goes. 2-0, A.Fisher.
Very nice rack. A little bit unlucky in the 6 ball. Got straight and not have the right angle for the 8, but she played 2 very nice recovery shots, so
Yeah, you can't always expect to run out without getting in any trouble. Sometimes it just comes up.
yeah, exactly.
Take the balls as they go, you know.
Exactly.
Referee John Lehman making the balls for Allison to break them, and she hasn't been breaking too great or hasn't been making too many balls on the break. Do you have any, like, do you like to break from the side rail or do you prefer still breaking from the center?
Well, it really depends of how good the referee is racking. For example, if I make some 1 or 2 breaks, I would like to break from the center. And if the referee is racking good, so the balls are opening pretty good, even if you don't make a ball. But if the referee is not racking really good, and then you have to change and try to break from where Allison just put that break, and try to make the 1 ball in the side.
Because you feel that if the rack is not so great, you have a better chance to still make the 1.
Yes, yes.
Well, yeah, she's broken really well here. And a good safety here. She can maybe stick with the 9. No, she just went to get the cover.
Still good.
Yeah,
Sometimes when you're trying to play the perfect and you're focusing too much, it's not that good. It's more easy just to hook the other player and just have an advantage all the time. Because when the other player is hooked, you always have the advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got the jump cue out. Thought she was only going to be able to hit the right side of the two, so. Oh, it's a pretty good hit, just a little bit too thin.
Yeah, she was trying to probably hit it more thick and bring the cue ball behind the 6. Try to hook Allison.
Yeah, and only one good shot needed here on the 2 ball. If she can get a nice angle on the 3 to come up for the 4. The rack is wide open after.
Yeah, pretty good chance here for Allison.
Yeah,
Very nice
very
executed.
confident
Yeah.
shot there.
Everything changed, you know, when you're about to lose and suddenly you're still in the match, she starts hitting the balls, the cue ball much more better than the first set and the second set.
Yeah.
First set she was struggling a lot, and the second set also struggling, but Christina put her in the match with a couple of mistakes she did in the second set, so now it's completely changed. Now her confidence is in the sky probably.
Yeah, well, she does smell blood here, and if you look at this layout, straight on the 5, follow a little bit for the 6,
Yeah,
just come up for the 7, float the 7 in. Yeah, it's like they lay really well. As long as you stay in control, you still gotta play the right angles.
Yep.
Oh, came up a little higher.
Still good.
Yeah, if she doesn't like to hold a cue ball, she can go 2 rails. It's always going to be okay. I think, oh, she's still fine. A little straighter on the 7. Can also, if she doesn't like to still force a cue ball off the rail, she could go forward 2 rails or go back for the 8 in the side.
Yeah, probably she's gonna decide the 8 to the side. For me, at least, this is what I will play.
Yeah, me too.
Because
So much room to get on the 8.
yeah,
It's nice to play the speed.
or she's punching it. Looks like. Oh, didn't have a lot of angle for that. I think she has to punch it a lot.
Yeah, so still
Now it's tricky.
quite a tester here.
Now
If
it's
you make it, you're always going to have either the cut on the 9 to the left, or if you bounce a little bit
Yeah.
off the rail, you have the cut to the right, so should be okay.
Yeah, but it looks like the angle. If she makes the ball a little bit hard, it's going to the 10, or the cue ball is going to the 10, or going besides the 10, and you're gonna get hooked to the 9. It's very tricky, I think. I don't know what she will decide here. Depend of the player how it feels here.
Oh, okay.
That's good. So she decided to play a little harder and pass the 10. It was tricky because if you touch a little bit the 10 there, you're almost all the time gonna be hooked in the 9. That was a good shot.
Yeah, she doesn't really like to soft pace the balls in general. Perfect example. She could have played it soft and
Yes,
take a
exactly.
50-50 shot, 50-yard line, but no, she wanted to do this. So this 10 ball to get on the hill, A.Fisher, and I'm starting to worry about Christina. I'm not sure if she's still gonna show up this set. Oh, such a big swing. Look at the cue ball though. I mean, this is very difficult.
It doesn't matter. When you're about to lose the rack and you get up on the table, your confidence is much better.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would be so happy to get this opportunity.
Yeah. So now Christina, if she makes this 10 ball and get in the game, maybe the momentum will change again. It's tough.
Oh,
Wow.
and look what a confident stroke as well. She didn't just soft
Wow.
make it. She went all in.
That was a great shot. Wow. Now maybe the momentum will change again. We'll see.
Yeah, if she can get a good break now, the break could be really huge.
Yeah. That was a great shot with the power also. Great sign there from Christina. Looks like if she got some rolls running, she will get back in the table and back in the match.
Yeah, I mean, Allison was struggling all match, but the only thing she did not do is like miss 9 balls or
Yeah.
10 balls. Like she did finish every time, so now she finally got to the point where she can overcome
Yeah.
that moment. And yeah, Christina, oh, the one on the point still goes. Cue ball got kissed by the 8. Does she get on that 2 ball? Well, just that 4 ball did end up pretty tough with the 6.
She kind of hit the cube a little bit with the English, so she didn't hit it square with the power. That's why she lost the cube there. Big miss again from Christina. That was a good chance to get back in the table and make some shots to get her confidence back up, but now has Allison again the control.
On the other side, I wouldn't be too worried. If I would miss that 2 ball, I would still think, well, the 4 and the 6 are tough. The 3 ball is not great to open up the 4 as
Yeah.
well.
That's true, but when the other player is always in the table, he or she always have the control. So yeah, you can say that the 4 ball is hooked, but most of the times when the other player is in the table is winning the games in the high level. And now she has a
of
great
course.
chance here to break the balls.
Yeah, she will go for this. If she can go into the 6, many good things can happen. Oh, and she's opened up the 4.
Now Christina has a good opportunity, but can go to the side or just play it in the
I
corner.
think she needs to go for the corner.
Looks like for the corner.
And I'm not playing this soft either. I'm going 2 rails. Land in between the 6 and the side pocket and bounce out. Twice the long rail.
That's very thin.
Attention, please.
She decided to play with the inside, and
I will not play it like that. She got lucky there.
yeah, that could
looks
have been
like-
way worse.
Yeah, she look like it's gonna have another chance. Maybe Allison gonna play safety now or decide to play the bank.
Yeah, she could play the bank and go run the cue ball 3 rails, right?
Make position to the 4. The bank is pretty easy, so it looks like, yeah, she called it.
Yeah, it's more natural shape
Yeah.
on the 4 ball as well. Oh,
Now Christina got a great chance to get her confidence back up and fight for the game and the match.
would you consider getting on the 6 ball? Might be a little tough still, or
Yes, it is a little bit, but 6 ball is passing through the 7, so shouldn't be a problem. So,
yeah, if she can get
I
angle
was-
on the right, if she can get the cue ball on the right long rail on the 5, then
yeah,
stay away from the 8 ball. That would be nice.
but she hit the 3 ball a little bit on the right side, so she put it on the left side of the pocket. That's why she lost a little bit the cue ball. She wanted the cue ball a little bit more on the left part of the table.
Oh, she did play this good though, with the
Still-
speed.
yeah,
Like
with the
it
speed, yeah.
was a tough shot.
Still now it's a problem.
Maybe withdraw of the 8.
Wow,
Oh, is that gonna run far enough? Well,
that was a great shot,
yeah.
actually.
Did that? Oh, I think she has locked up the 8. It looks really close. That would be pretty unfortunate.
Yeah. Right, so she decided to play up and down, so we'll have an angle for the 7 to the 8. So she can play now 2 cushions for the 8 to the corner. So the 8 is passing, looks like, from the position she make to the 7. It's one more good shot here.
Oh. Yeah, I think she kind of poked at it a little bit, because if you look, there was not so much speed on the cue ball too.
Yeah, yeah. Confidence is not there for Christina right now. So this shot was perfect example.
Yeah, that was not a great execution technique-wise, and now A.Fisher, 4 balls to get on the hill.
And she left also the 7 ball perfect for this tough position to the 8. So Alison with a great chance here, go to the hill.
Yeah, 2 stop shots. Or is she going to try and get closer to the 10? Looks like it. Yeah.
Clear shots from Alison. Very nice technique.
Yeah, and she is now on the double hill. So Christina can only get to a shootout from here.
Yeah.
If she wins 2 games, that's always the thing, but it must be disappointing knowing you could have made 2 each. And now the best thing that can happen to you is a shootout after everything that's happened. So this is the perfect moment to thank our sponsors for the event. Of course, we have Predator Apex tables with the Predator Group, Q Sports International, as we have the CSI Wisconsin State Championships going on as well. And our US Pro Billiard Series partners are Medalla Light, Kamui, and Rums of Puerto Rico. How do you like the setup with the state championships next to it?
It's really, really good. You mean the setup of the arena?
No, also with the amateur side, the championships around.
Oh, everything. Oh no, it's really, really nice. I really love the way they do it, the CSI and Predator, in all events actually. So it's really nice for the amateurs go see the pros playing, and also it's really beautiful to see so many tables in the one place, and a lot of people to play their favorite game and their favorite hobby. It's really, really nice.
She did call the bank on this 1 ball. I would not want to make it.
That was not good. I don't know what she was playing there, to be honest. Maybe she was trying to hit the 1 ball more thin, so it's not gonna go too close to the pocket.
Yeah, or she was trying to put the 1 ball really close to the pocket because there's nothing on the 2 ball. Trying to have sometimes if Alison makes the 1 and cannot open the 2, she's the first player to open the balls.
Yeah.
Because she did not have much to do with the 1 anyways.
Yeah.
See, this is what I mean. Like maybe.
Yeah. That's a nice thought.
I'm trying to find out why. You know, it's sometimes there's not always that's something we can read.
That's true. And now automatic, Christina has the advantage in this rack. 2 and 10 looks like it's not going. Yeah, it's not going. So Alison has to come up with a great shot here.
Maybe
with
go
a little bit of luck.
two rails, going the bottom short rail, long rail, hit the 2, and then you have
Yeah.
a big chance to have the cue ball back up table. Oh, she decided to put the 7 and the 5 together.
Yeah, that was a good shot also.
Good speed.
Because now Christina can play only a safety and open the balls, and still, if Alison make a foul later, the 8 and the 5 and the 7 are hooked together. So that was a clever shot and a nice shot from Alison.
Well, we already have seen 3 falls happen this week.
Oh.
She might want to go.
Looks like she's gonna break the 2 and the 7 and the... Oh no. That would be a good shot actually, to break the 2 and 10. Open it up and break also the 7 and the 5 and hook the cue ball behind the 4 and the 8. That would be a little bit tough and out of control.
Or she might be just thinking, you know, I'm not going to open this up. I want to make the 3 fouls.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Because her confidence is low, so she's not trying to do too much. But big chance to hit this though.
Yeah.
Oh, no
Oh,
rail. She
those
hit it
two
too
is,
soft. And does she have a 210 combo?
Oh, she have a 2-10 combo. That was not good speed for Alison. At least it hit harder. At least double
Well,
speed.
she was always guaranteed to have distance
Yeah,
and not leave
exactly.
something, yeah.
Now Christina with a good chance to get 3-2.
A little fight back here. If she can make this, she's a step closer to the deciding shootout.
And also if she misses, she can leave a safety to the 3. Oh my god. Unless you played
Oh.
so hard.
Yeah, she played it really firm.
Why you played so hard?
Yeah, things are just not going her way. She doesn't really feel the speed, and
Yeah, this
she's
is
probably just self-doubting her technique at this point.
yes, exactly. This is exactly what's happening. I can tell you from experience.
Yeah, we all been there for sure.
You know, when you make some bad mistakes and your just brain is not working correctly. You're thinking all the time the wrong shots, the wrong speeds, just happening. So now Alison has just a good shot here to play and break the 5 and the 7.
Yeah, I think she's going to try and land right in between the 5 and the 7. Because the
Yeah.
7 is close to the rail, you don't want to get the double kiss.
Exactly. No, that was not good. Get the double kiss in the 5.
Do you like the bank here? Looks quite straight to me.
I don't see anything else beside the bank, to be honest here.
Well, she could maybe hit the 5 ball thin and run the cue ball
Yeah,
3 rails close to the 6 or the 7 or the 8.
yeah, but if you open up, looks like you're gonna open up the 5 ball, and if you don't hook your opponent to the 8 is a very small ball. So yeah, looks like that's why he's playing for the bank now. Very nice. Oh, hooked in the 6 ball, the 8 ball.
Oh, I expect the jump cue to be coming out here. Yeah, a little bit more draw. Maybe draw it right into the 8, for example, but jump cue is out. In this case, yeah, just make the 6 and don't scratch in the corner.
Yep. Oh,
Extension, please.
oh, she has an extension, all right.
Yeah, that would have been very, very, well, dangerous. I think that's the word. Shooting a jump shot with 3 seconds left on the clock is... Oh.
Another big chance now for Christina. She just have to pull this, just forget about everything, what happened to the match, and just focus on these balls and the next rack. It's gonna be, even these 4 easy balls gonna be hard for her right now. She's already playing the wrong shot here. I
Yeah, I
think.
was thinking put the cue ball on the other side and go 2 rails for the
Yeah.
7 in the top left corner.
Because then you're gonna have stop shot to the 7, stop shot to the 8. Still, that's good.
She will have a little bit more angle on the 8.
Yes. She's
Think
still
she
okay.
can- yeah, she can stun the cue ball over.
But it could be much, much easier.
Oh, doesn't want to be on the rail.
And that's exactly what happens when you're not playing the right shots. You make yourself tricky angles, and
Oh, that barely fell. And now this long 10 ball to get closer to that shootout. Cannot afford to make any more mistakes here. Yeah, so huge break coming up for Christina. If she can make the one and get position, it would be ideal. Okay, let's see. Trying to go for a little thicker contact on the one. Just like that, hit it great, and oh, that cue ball got kissed. Was going to be great on the 2 ball.
yeah, that's really unlucky. You gotta play a push out, and the 2 ball is wide open. It's always a tough shot to play. Pretty unlucky here. Got the kick in with the 3 ball. So looks like the only push out. It's
She could make the table worse if she pushes the 6, banks it next to the 3, for example.
yeah, but then it's gonna leave a very easy 2 ball, let's say, or not easy, but makeable. That's okay too. Leaves your opponent with to decide if she wanna attack or play safety.
Would you roll up behind that 4 ball? Or is it the 2 ball too difficult to control because of the 9?
I think it's too difficult. I think she's gonna. Oh, she gave it back. Yeah, probably I will do. Maybe I will do the same right here, because after the contact, actually I can see a good safety here. If she hit on the right side, if she can hit the right side of the 2 ball and bring the cable behind the 7, or yeah, that's shot to nothing actually.
Oh, and she's made everything worse. That 8 ball got right in between, or that's what it looked like. And she's put the 4 and the 5 together.
I think it was a shot of
So kicking 1 rail, possible 2 rails. Oh, and I think she's going to be in a lot of trouble after this shot.
yeah. And even better for Allison, if she can make the safety and break the 5 and the 4, will be even better for her. She has the angle. Oh, she decided just to play the safety. So still work to do. Even Christina here make the foul. Allison has to play another great shot here, probably.
Yeah, John Lehman checking if that ball is frozen. If it was going to be frozen, she had to hit another rail after contacting the 3.
So Christina is calling the corner pocket. Oh, she missed.
Now is Allison going to make the 3 and draw into the 4-5? You're
That's,
most likely to stay with the 4 ball if you do it, but yeah, it's that or put the 3 rail around with the cue ball and put the cue ball where it was just a shot before.
Yeah, oh, she's thinking to win the game with a 3 foul. I don't know if I agree with that, because there is no, you have to play very good safeties to hook your opponent really good. Even if you do,
Oh,
that's not good. I didn't agree with the 3 fouls here. Probably the best shot was just make the 3 ball, try to break the 4 and the 5, and if you don't have a shot, you still play the safety and have the advantage.
yeah, I agree. This is a nice shot though.
Good safety here.
Speed, yeah, perfect cover. No windows.
So Christina now has the advantage in this rack, unless Alison will come up with a great resave or even make the ball in the corner. Oh,
Oh, and
but
she's
yeah,
opened up the 4.
that's the worst thing could happen for Alison here. Still 5 and 7 is tricky. 5 ball is not going anywhere. Maybe a good choice here is to just make position for the 4, and depends the angle you land. You will see what you're gonna do in the 5 ball. Maybe you can break with the draw or play safety, or even if you're straight, you can play the 4, the 5 ball to the top right corner, as we see it in the camera.
She was trying to open up the 5 and get on the 4. Oh, back to safety land.
That was not a good decision. Looks like it's gonna keep 4
Yeah, just soft. Bring the 4 in between the 5-7 and
play the simple safety.
oh. I don't think she's got it. She was not trying to run into the 7 ball.
Yeah, so Alison here has a situation which can bank the 4 to the top right corner, and if she doesn't make it, maybe leave a safety
But
with
the,
the draw.
the
a little bit.
control on the cue ball is difficult.
Yeah. Ooh. I mean,
I think it's quite risky that she took that shot.
it was risky, but for me it was better if we'll draw it a little bit back to try to make it and leave safety in the 7 ball. So if you make it, you have the 5 ball there and try to put another safety. So Christina has another chance. It's
Yeah.
tough.
Tough shot, yeah.
Very nice shot. Very nice shot from Christina. She really needs that shot to get her confidence back. Now has a great chance. Open table.
Oh, she's let the cue ball slide a bit. That was sensitive though,
Yes.
because you didn't want to stop the cue ball right where it was, but to just follow 1 or
Yeah.
2 balls.
That's true.
So she will play safe here, or she's gonna leave a long 7 ball.
She's playing kind of fast also. She's playing every shot in about like in 5 seconds. You just let down like this.
Yeah,
You
she's not going over to check any angles
Yes,
or
yes.
positions.
that's a sign of lack of confidence.
And also the nerves.
Yeah. You just see it right here.
So what has she left for Allison? Is this all she wrote? Or does this story get another tale? Just one good shot, got it in the left corner, go 2 rails for the 8 in the top corners or in the side, and
Or maybe even 4 rails.
go around, yeah.
Yeah.
She hit it a little bit soft though, but
Well, it's-
doesn't matter,
yeah.
just get a shot.
Yes, exactly. That was a good shot actually.
Could go to the corner with top spin, barely missing the scratch and go 1 rail up. She could cut it in the side
I will
with low
choose the
left
side,
and
yeah.
go 2 reels.
I'll choose the side because looks like if you play to the corner, looks like you're gonna scratch into the side. So 8 ball to the side with low left, like you said. Hold the cue ball as much as you can. Oh,
She's going with tough spin. She's going
up and down.
twice the short rail.
Oh,
This is difficult though. Needs really good speed and control. She's hit it too soft.
I will never play that.
She's hit it too soft.
That's I don't know. Sometimes the angle from the camera it's tricky, but I think she could hold the 8 ball with the draw in English.
Even if you were going to come up too high, as long as you stayed on the left side, you
Yeah,
did
yeah.
have a cut shot on the 9. So
exactly.
it was not really holding. It was more
Yeah.
guaranteeing that you always have a shot.
So that's a sign also for Alison. She's not feeling really good.
Well, she's under the heat now. She was realizing that she can go to the final, and she called the bank.
She called the bank.
Oh, and she ginned it. Where's the cue ball? Whoa! Wow!
Wow.
That is such a huge roll.
Oh my God. Yeah, but you know also that's a sign the pool table, the pool gods is punishing you when you have so many chances to win the rack. Your opponent's coming up with some unbelievable shots and some good luck. Like
Yeah,
this one.
she did really play a big shot there to go for the 9. And Alison Fisher is through. She beats Christina Tkach 2-1 in sets. We will see her at 5 p.m. in the women's final against Chiyu Chow. So this was Alex Kazakis and myself, Tim de Ruiter. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you also.
And we hope to see you later. Thank
See
you.
you all later. Bye.
And we will be back at 5 p.m. with the Apex Wisconsin Women's Open final between Alison Fisher and Ms. Chae Yu Cho. We'll see you all back at 5 p.m.